homework on these Z32 twin turbos. That auxiliary fan doesn't come on when you turn on the AC. That fan comes on when the ECU detects a coolant temperature of over, I believe, 203 degrees if you're sitting still. And if you're going more than 24 miles an hour, I think it has to be about 210 degrees. So basically the car has to get really, really hot, hotter than you ever want to let it get for that fan to even come on, which is, I believe, a design flaw by Nissan. They were smart, and I would love to be able to use Nistune to change that setting. I would like it to come on at like 180. I'd like that fan to come on anytime the AC is on, to be honest. It's going to help the AC work better, and it's going to keep the engine cooler. It's an auxiliary fan, and it shouldn't be as a precautionary measure for your engine melting down. And that seems to be the way they've engineered it, that I don't agree with. So we're going to do some more searches on the internet and see if anyone knows how to, if you have a Nistune board, which we have, and the software, can we adjust that? Because I would love to. We'll even reach out to Sebastian at Specialty Z Performance and see if he's ever heard anyone ask the question, because we're going to ask it and then see if that's a possibility. So anyway, all of those are about cooling issues. We do have an upcoming mod we're going to do. We just decided this morning that we're not happy with we weren't happy with the OEM Speedo, which quit, and after a significant amount of work removing the gauge cluster, the Speedo circuit board, desoldering joints, resoldering, all of that work for nothing, that we're going to get a GPS Speedo, which we did. We got we already had the Zytronic CT4 air-fuel ratio gauge, and then in a previous GoPro upgrade mod series, I showed you how we installed the AEM boost gauge in all of those three gauges in a triple pod setup on the left windshield strut inside. It looks great. We're getting great compliments on it at car shows, and tech people, gurus are just going, yeah, it looks great. It just came out really good, but again, it took hours to do it. I'm just not able to do things fast. Don't want to. I think it took about 4.5, 5 hours. It came out wonderful, and so here's the thing. Now, I don't trust the boost gauge, because when the AEM boost gauge reads about 2.8 PSI, the OEM boost gauge in the instrument cluster is at 0. Has not even gone into the positive boost range. And it's already 2.8 on a digital gauge, and I know it is installed correctly. So that's how far off the OEM boost gauge is. It's about 3 PSI off. I initially, when we were breaking in this motor and got to a point where we're trying to boost the car a little bit, I reached out to Sebastian at Specialty Z and said it's not boosting. It wasn't going past 0, which was about 3 PSI, because it wasn't tuned yet. We didn't have a Specialty Z tune. We had the tune the engine builder put on the car, which is basically an RB26 tune, very similar tune, and it was very restrictive. But the car does boost, and it'll boost significantly. It's just the thing about this motor is it's so overbuilt and built so well by RHC Motorsport in Tulsa that at 5 PSI, it's extreme acceleration. You're going real fast, and to go from 5 to 12, which is what the wastegates are set at, I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure I want to do that, to be honest with you. I don't know what the environment for doing that would be. Howlett, maybe. So anyway, all of that information, we're going to see if AEM makes a temp gauge, because I don't trust just a needle that's either low, middle, or high. Like, your car's hot, what's the temperature? I need to know it. I have a radiator cap that has a temperature gauge in it, which is very cool. I got from Concept Z Performance. However, I can't see that when I'm driving the car. I want to know the digital readout of my coolant temp. So I'm going to get that. that's happening. At least we're gonna do some Google search and see if AEM makes it. I'm almost positive that they do. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna install that where the Zytronics CT4 AFR gauge used to be, which is down here on the right hand side of the steering column. That's where we're going to install the temp gauge. And then we're also going to at least explore the idea that we might want a AEM tack gauge as well. I don't know if they make one, but I think they probably do. And then we're going to mount that on the left side of the steering column. And in fact, then we would have 5 gauges and only be using the steering column for oil pressure and gas. That's those two. And if I could find those gauges and had a place for them, I would get new ones for those too, because digital gauges are the only way to go. But future mod upgrades, just so you know, we're thinking about it. And this will be the last video in the Concept Z Performance Lower Radiator Hardpipe mod. And so thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this channel. We appreciate it. And we'll see you soon on another mod upgrade.